Just tuning in, you're just in time. We're here in the first inning with no score. So here now is Jackie Bradley, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, Dustin Pedroia, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Now a long throw to third. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
To the plate now, Rafael Devers. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Reined in. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next up for the Stros, Kyle Tucker, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
2-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. In now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
At the plate now, Josh Bell. Into the corner and slicing foul. Dahlbeck leads off first with one away. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. Number 17 for him on the season as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Line toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. Liner in there for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. Bradley scores. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Brad Peacock is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Peacock offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Is in time, and he's cut. Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Count even at 2-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Here's George Springer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. That's lifted the other way out to left, and the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late, and when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Dustin Pedroia. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning.
The Astros are due to hit in the third, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, "We don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year," and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on us as the hitters to work together and figure this out. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yuli Gurriel. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a solo homer for Yuli Gurriel. 4th home run for him on the season, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Standing in now, Garrett Stubbs. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The pitch. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now back.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Red Sox are out in front, 8-1. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here now is Rafael Devers. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here now the 2-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And this will bang up against the wall. The throw into second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. Liner towards second. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-1 ball game. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, J.D. Martinez. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. He flew out in his last at-bat. 2 out here and a runner at second. Shot toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
In to score the runner from third. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Number 58 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 58.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 23.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
No, that's down.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Carlos Correa would be next if they can keep this inning alive. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in for his second at bat, Carlos Correa. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch popped him up. Vasquez is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The second baseman.
Standing in, Dustin Pedroia. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Line to the right side. And Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now a ground ball for Altuve could be 2. The second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings in George Springer.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
1-1 is taken for ball 2. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Garrett Stubbs would be next. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
Fouled off. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the... Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Hard hit towards center. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. The relay.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
J.D. Martinez.
So now to the plate, J.D. Martinez. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now at the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit high and deep out to left. Brantley going back. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. The tag, and he's out going for second, but they do play to run on the play. Josh Bell will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. His third home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Chris Stavinsky gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as this lead got even wider.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the bottom of the ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Therefore it is Martinez, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 30.
So stepping in, Kyle Tucker. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Weak roller right side. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is into the box. Dustin Pedroia. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. It's in there, though, a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is He hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Grounded back up the middle. To second for one. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
Hey, nice job to get a piece of that one. Today's game, north-south game, trying to elevate that heater and bury breaking stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job there of aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
And it's fouled away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. So far this season, Bregman is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Two pitch is fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. Strike called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Houston, and they remain well behind. Settling in now, Bobby Dahlbeck, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So that'll bring up Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. In now, Christian Vasquez. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Scooped up. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. And he's
Play ball.
ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A high fastball is in there. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The
Now
bullpenners look sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Popped him up. Bogarts is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
High chopper to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Kyle Tucker would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And as you can see, they are all set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia. The 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Springer, still ranging back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the blowout continues.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
To the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. Slapped hard the opposite way, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. Pitch is popped up. Gurriel is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Tucker starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
The batter, number 44.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
The batter, number 1.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Fouled off. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Last strike now for Houston. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And this amazing streak just keeps rolling and rolling along. They've now tied the 2002 Oakland A's with 20 wins in a row, and they're capturing the attention of the entire baseball world.
16-1 this evening. The Bo Sox mounted an impressive offensive display, crossing the plate 16 times. Nick Pivetta notches his 3rd win of the year. Zach Greinke couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.